If you work with technical drawings in AutoCAD, one of the most important things you can learn is how to customize your dimension style. This lets you control the look, spacing, text, arrows, and units of your dimensions so every drawing looks clean, professional, and consistent. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to customize the dimension style in AutoCAD, step by step, in a way that is easy to follow whether you are a beginner or just need a quick refresher. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more AutoCAD tips and software tutorials just like this. Alright, let's jump right into AutoCAD. The first thing you want to do is open AutoCAD and load the drawing you want to work on. You need to be inside an active drawing so you can preview and apply your dimension style changes correctly. Once your file is open, we're going to access the dimension style settings. To do that, type DIMSTYLE into the command line and press enter. This opens the Dimension Style Manager, which is the main place where AutoCAD stores and controls all dimension styles. If you've never used it before, don't worry. This is where you can edit an existing style or create a brand new one from scratch. Inside the Dimension Style Manager, you'll see a list of styles available in your drawing. You can select an existing style if you want to modify one that already exists, or you can click New if you want to create a custom style. If you're making a new style, AutoCAD will ask you to name it, and that's a good idea if you want to keep your standards organized for future projects. After selecting your style, click Modify if you're editing an existing one. If you created a new style, click Continue to move into the customization settings. This opens the Modify Dimension Style window, and this is where the real customization happens. Now let's go through the tabs one by one, because each tab controls a different part of how your dimensions appear. First, go to the Lines tab. This section controls the extension lines and dimension lines. Here, you can adjust line color, line type, line weight, offsets, and how far the extension lines extend past the dimension line. These settings are useful if your dimensions are too crowded, too thin, or not visually clear enough on the drawing. Next, move to the Symbols and Arrows tab. This is where you control the arrowhead type and size. You can choose different arrow styles depending on your drafting standard, such as closed-filled arrows, architectural ticks, dots, or custom symbols. You can also adjust the size so the arrows match the scale of your drawing. This is especially important if you're working on large plans or detailed technical drawings, because the wrong arrow size can make the entire dimension look unbalanced. After that, go to the Text tab. This section controls the dimension text style, text height, and placement. You can choose the font or text style you want, set the text height so it's readable, and adjust where the text sits relative to the dimension line. If your text is too small, too large, or overlapping other objects, this is the place to fix it. A clean text layout makes your drawing much easier to read. Then open the Fit tab. This tab is all about scale and spacing. It helps AutoCAD decide how dimensions behave when there isn't enough room for arrows and text to fit neatly in the available space. You can control whether text and arrows move outside the dimension line, how they are scaled, and how spacing is handled. This is extremely useful when working on drawings that may be printed at different sizes because fit settings help keep everything legible. Next, click the Primary Units tab. This is where you control unit format and precision. You can choose whether your dimensions display as decimal, architectural, engineering, or another format depending on your project needs. You can also set the precision, which determines how many decimal places appear in your measurements. If you want your drawings to look more exact or less cluttered, this is the tab to adjust carefully. Once you finish customizing each section, click OK to save the changes in the Modify Dimension Style window. That brings you back to the Dimension Style Manager. From here, select the style you just edited or created and click Set Current to make it the active dimension style for your drawing. After that, click Close to exit the Dimension Style Manager. Your custom dimension style is now applied, and any new dimensions you create will use those updated settings. If you want existing dimensions to match the new style, you may need to update or reapply the style to them depending on how the drawing was created, and that's it. You've now learned how to customize the dimension style in AutoCAD by adjusting lines, arrows, text, fit, and primary units. This is one of those small skills that makes a big difference in the quality and professionalism of your drawings. The more comfortable you get with dimension styles, the faster and cleaner your drafting workflow will become. If you found this helpful, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next AutoCAD tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.